drowning. I'm drowning. We're underwater and I'm drowning. Help. Help. I'm underwater and I'm drowning. Are you using the right mic, by the way? I just realized. I don't know. Maybe you're using the right mic for everybody else. For... Okay, maybe not for me. That explains it. No Brie audio. Well, that's another issue. Nobody can hear you. Also, you sound much better now. Not only were you using the wrong mic for me, you just weren't using a mic for the other people.
Something happened
Yeah,
here,
so
guys. Something happened here.
not only was
Clearly,
I drowning,
something happened
Bree
here.
is out of
I can now be heard.
breath.
I can now be heard. Something
Can now be
happened
heard.
with my computer, clearly, where it decided, fuck
Audio
you,
issues?
I guess.
Just for you.
It decided to I guess, pretend that my mic doesn't exist.
Yeah. Sorry, not audio issues. You never have any
No, I have no
issues.
audio issues. Where do I go? What am I doing? Where are we? What's happening?
Go to the fire. You go to the fire. You are actually going the right way.
Yippee!
I know this because I just watched the end of the last stream we did to get a screenshot. That was literally the only reason I remembered, because my brain has been deep in making a video game. Go up, left.
Right, I forgot my keys. I'm trying to remember how to play. I don't know why I've completely forgotten how to play.
It's been 7 days.
Which is the normal amount of time between sessions, so I don't know what's up with me.
I don't know. You don't have to fight this person, you know that.
No,
right?
I know, but I have so little money,
alright.
Claire.
Sure, fair enough.
Where am I trying to go? Am I trying to go up?
To practice. Left, up left.
Up left. Up left. So I don't have to fight these guys either.
Yeah. You don't have to fight them. There's gonna be a doorway, so they will despawn. And you are going from the ice world into the fire world.
Wasn't I trying to grab something
Hello.
first? Wasn't I trying to grab something
Everyone's
first?
here.
Like secret?
Were you? I think you were just doing shopping.
No, I was gonna try and grab a secret. That was part of the plan.
Oh, right. Were you? Yeah, I thought you got the... I'll let you do that. Everybody's here. Hello, Elias and Fen and Ash and Ree. Everybody
It's
here.
the
You know
whole
what
squad.
They say, if you've got more money than you know what to do with, go commit murder.
If you don't have enough money, go commit murder is actually what I'm saying.
I see. I don't know. I feel like Elias has it where it's like, this seems to be what rich people tend to do. If you have so much money and you don't know what you do, spice up your life by committing some crimes, including murder. And maybe someone for fun will do murder against you and everyone will rejoice because you had too much money.
As we all should.
That's the circle of life. That's
what it's all about.
I
I am starting to doubt myself.
I think you got the secret you're thinking of.
Did I? Alright.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe because it's the one that you rolled to, right? Or you like did a weird edge thing.
No, there was
I think that's the plot of the
Wasn't there a
Purge.
second one?
Sounds correct. I've never seen The Purge.
Was there not another one that I was trying to get? You know what? Fuck it. Who cares? I don't
know.
I don't care enough. I'm just gonna... Probably last time I
Heal.
cared enough. And this time, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna heal up and I'm gonna go into the fire.
Cool. We love to go into the fire.
How you doing, Claire? You said you've been working on making a game.
Yes.
You're
I've been
coming out of a
working on
cave
making a game.
of game making.
I truly have. I told Brie, I was like, I was working on a game up until like 3 minutes before the stream, essentially. And I have been working on the game. Technically, it depends, because I had an assignment where I made an animation system, and then I'm using that animation system in the current game, and I was working on that last week. So technically, I've worked on things that are in the game as of last week, but the assignment was due Sunday, so I started in earnest Monday, doing like exclusively game things. It's the plot of surviving the game, that's for sure. That's so true. If I recall, the first Purge movie has a crew of rich people preying on the poor, then getting killed by richer people at the end. That's wild.
From what I remember, wasn't it like a family? Oh, this is a nice person.
Wow, trying to kill everybody.
It's a relief to see a familiar face in this dreaded place.
Why is this audio so quiet?
I've been wondering.
Okay, it's quiet for you too? It was quiet for me.
Yeah.
This island makes me full of despair. I've been humming that old sea shanty we used to sing when we were down. It always lifted our spirits, remember? Blast it, the words are slipping away from me. I'm betting others from our crew might recall a line or two.
Cool. New quest.
New quest.
The art does remind me of Hades, which is why when I originally pitched this to Bree, I pitched it as Hades underwater.
Which it turns out it's not
what
technically
it's like.
fully underwater, and it's also more Death's Door than Hades, based on Claire's description of Death's Door.
Yeah, because I would say Hades is a roguelite where you do runs. This is more of a overworld where you make progress.
I mean, it's very inspired by Hades. I think it's very clearly inspired by Hades as much as also it is by Death's Door.
Probably.
Fuck.
I will say, if you want to play as a crow and you think the gameplay of this looks good, go play Death's Door also, but also this game.
Yeah, this game's actually been quite fun.
Like, watching you play this, like, this is exactly my kind of game, and I'm like, damn, I want to play this game. But I'll probably come back to it later and not play it immediately after I have watched you play it. Oh shit. Oh, this is fun. Surviving the Game is the 90s movie where Ice-T plays a homeless man who gets picked up by a bunch of rich dudes to be hunted for sport in the woods. Sure, that's a premise.
That's fun.
Crow as in the bird or the ethnicity? The bird.
I don't know what that means, and I don't like the idea. Whenever I hear word describing ethnicity that isn't like as a term, I'm like, is that like a good word?
Well, Elias is Bree. Should Bree say that sounds like a slur yet again? Bree's famous catchphrase.
Are we saying that's my catchphrase? Can I get a different one?
You've said it so many times.
Can I get a different one?
That sounds like a slur. It's a thing you have said to me at least a dozen times.
And how often am I wrong, Claire? If I'm not wrong, I can't be criticized.
The thing is, it's arbitrary. Crow, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Crow is in the
as in, yes, okay. I have never heard folks referred to as just crow. I think I've heard like crowfoot, but I don't know about just crow.
I mean, maybe like, I don't know. It's like how every like place that's local reduces words to one syllable if you say them a billion times, you know? That's my guess.
Probably. This guy moves like crazy, by the way. The guy with the big sword. The big guy with the big sword. It's crazy how quick he moves. It's really fun. I mean, it's terrifying.
I'd move pretty quick too if I had a big sword. I met someone whose grandfather makes the swords you use to open champagne bottles.
That's a phenomenal job.
Yeah, and she had one of the swords, and she took it. She went and got it. It's like it's not sharp, but it's also not fully blunt. But also it is fully metal. And it was a single-handed blade. Is he hiring? I don't know. Listen, if I hang out with this person, I will ask in earnest. But the answer's probably gonna be no. I did get to hold the sword and like try it out, and the weight was fascinating because you know how like, however you imagine the sword to be balanced, that sword is balanced so that the center of gravity is near the tip, not near your hand. So it's actually quite a fascinating like weight to it.
Where the fuck am I?
Autonyms. I'm gonna fuck that word up. Apsaluk tribe in Montana.
Yeah, I don't know. Apsa.
How would you say that, Fen? What parts have I missaid while Bree
I'm
reads
gonna
this?
I'm gonna read this. Amid the chaos of conflicts and calamities, a beacon of hope emerged for the old folk. A child blessed with visions of our destiny was born. Recognizing his potential, the Church of the Deep nurtured him, preparing his ascension as the knower. Where great power arises, so does ambition. Consumed by a thirst for dominance, the knower ultimately betrayed the trust of his people.
Are you getting the lore? Because I'm gonna be fully real. I'm tuning out whenever there's lore for
I
this
have
game.
no idea
I'm
what's
here for the
happening with the
hitting.
lore.
Great.
I'm not. I'm like. I like was trying to get it at first, and then I was like, "There's enough." I would say imperfect translations, plus like various other just like ways that it's not hitting for me that I just can't fully process it.
Right.
I also like
I'm not here for the story. I'm here for the hit.
and the hitting's good. We love hitting.
Seems great. We love hitting. But yeah, I was hanging out with this sword person who let me hold this sword. And very much, this was like the first time I met this person, and I was basically like, hey, do you want to like sword fight sometime? And she was like, yes. And I was like, great. So I might sword fight with this person.
That's awesome.
We'll see. I'm used to epee swords where the balance point is just a little ways from the hilt, with it being light enough to be balanced on my index finger. Yes, I'm used to Zweishanders, which are two-handed swords, hence Zweiss, the German blade.
Oh, I hate this.
Damn, first time you met and you're already on sword base. Listen, sword base is the base I always want to be on.
Yeah.
Do they get hurt by the spikes?
Yes.
No? That's bullshit.
Ghosts don't, others do.
Oh, okay, that person with the shield seemingly didn't, but...
Well, he also has a shield, so I'm assuming that just means he doesn't take damage when it hits the shield and not him directly.
If you have a shield up, it does protect your feet, and you cannot stub your toe. Proven fact.
That is extremely true. That's why people did it.
That's why people have shields. It's so funny, because, like, the same sword-based person was explaining why the sword was weighted the way it was, and was also saying, oh, I'm gonna mess this up. What did she say? It was something about, like, it was the way that Roman blades were weighted, because it's a single-hander, and you'd use a shield, and so you'd raise the sword up, and you'd let the weight of the sword, like, sort of swing down, and so, like, was like, stick your hand up like this, and so I did it, and then she just, like, came up and, like, whacked my hand with a sword, and then, like, pretended to, like, blunt me in the face with a fake shield, and I was like, I want to be this person's friend.
That rocks.
This is how you make friends with me.
Oh, that's what I have to do. I see.
Better than first time meeting and being on Magic the Gathering base.
I think
Yeah,
I
that
need
was
to.
me in undergrad.
I think I'm just not gonna try on this run.
Oh, I wish I knew IPA. Oh, thank you for the non-IPA version. The IPA is whatever that is, and it's like... is it a silent P?
Apsaraga.
Apsaraga? Or Ga? See, the problem is if I knew IPA, I would know what each of those, I guess, phonemes are. Apsaroga. Looking back at the word. What if I just, like, look it up? Because I'm not playing a video game.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tricky.
You can do it.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm gonna need to move fast.
While I look this up. This pronunciation guide.
Oh, fuck.
Absolutely.
That was not a good
Absolutely.
good run of that at all. But I just wanted to get through. I think maybe I fucked myself. Yeah, I think I have.
You have so many healing potions now, though.
That is very true. I just have to remember to actually take them.
Yeah, please don't die with like 4 healing potions left.
That would be really quite funny, but also tragic.
That's true. So I've been making a video game. Now that you're in the middle of combat, I must ask, Bree, what have you been up to?
I have been on... I would say most recently I've been on quite a shiny hunting journey in that I have been actually getting some shinies. Those who follow my blue sky will have seen this. If you don't, then you won't know. I have now caught... I think they don't know how to deal with the spikes, these creatures. I think this is really fascinating.
I also don't know how to deal with spikes.
But I caught shiny Arceus.
Oh, wow.
So, for those who might not know about shiny Arceus, they did an event if you had save data for Pokemon Legends Arceus, in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you could get an item to get you an Arceus at some point. I don't know if you still can. I don't think you still can. I think that event has finished, but I got one when I had it, and so I was like, oh, okay, because the one in Legends Arceus can't be shiny, but the one that you get from BDSP, if you have Legends Arceus data, it can be shiny. That shiny hunt takes a long-ass time. It's quite a slow hunt, where you can basically only get in about 2 encounters every minute, because of you're having to, like, reset the game, load back in, approach, watch a cutscene, and then encounter every single time. Luckily, Arceus was very nice to me, and came after only... I think, oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck? He does a lot of those. After 2,600 encounters or so. So he's very nice.
Which means you spent 4,000 minutes.
Yeah, let's not think about that aspect of things.
Sure.
But I was doing it
I'm not
mostly
gonna
while
just quickly type
doing other
4,000
things.
By 60. 66 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll never understand shiny hunters. That's super
I will
valid.
never understand shiny hunters.
I'm just wanting to get a
that's
vibe.
fair.
Okay, where do I have to get to? That. Okay.
How many Pokemon do you have left until you have a complete shiny dex?
So many, Claire. So many.
Okay.
There's like in the grand scheme of things, I don't have that many. Now in terms of amount of time it's gonna take, Arceus was one of the hardest hunts, and I'm glad to have it done.
Really?
But I nearly failed it.
You failed it.
I nearly did. I didn't, but I nearly did because of a bad decision I made. So I will explain that when I've done this particularly annoying section.
Wow. I did get a shiny Go-Go recently.
That's cool.
Well, it was a shiny, the little one.
Skiddo.
And then I evolved it. And I'm gonna be real, I kind of regret evolving it because it's way cuter.
It's
as
way
Skiddo.
cuter as Skiddo, yeah. I love Skiddo shiny. I think it's really good.
Yeah, Skiddo. I always call it Skidoo, which is not what it's called.
I like Skiddo. It's one of my favorites. So Arceus shined for me, and I was like, okay, awesome. Now here's where I fucked up. I didn't do a test capture. Why I didn't do this, I don't understand. That was a poor decision on my part. Because one of the things about Pokemon, for those who are not clued in on Pokemon, is that is that if you if the Pokemon that you are engaged in combat with runs out of PP, power points, it will start using Struggle and Faint. Now there's a way around this where you can essentially use Skill Swap to put Harvest on a Pokemon and then give it a Leppa Berry. Harvest gives it infinite Leppa Berries, and the Leppa Berries makes it so it never runs out of PP. So I had that
That's
set
a
up.
lot.
No, I know. I had that set up ready. Problem is that I did not realize, because it did when I was doing Googling about this hunt, no one mentioned it. You can't change Arceus' ability. So I go and I set up the whole thing and I'm like, okay, great. And then I use the change ability, I use skill swap to change its ability, and it says it failed. And I go, what? And I look it up again and it's like, oh yeah, what do you do about this? And people are like, good luck. So I basically had to be like, okay, how am I doing this? I start like putting in my Pokemon into a spore, where I'm just like desperately trying just to make anything work, which is kind of what's happening right now, for example. I'm desperately trying to, like, you know, because he has recover also, so you can't even damage him, really.
Oh god. Right.
So I'm just sitting there trying desperately to, like, put him to sleep enough so that he's using less moves and he's making himself Jesus, and he's easier to catch. This guy sucks. I hate this enemy. I'm gonna just shoot him from now on.
Done.
That's how I'm dealing with them. So I managed to do this, and then as I'm doing this, and like 20 turns or something are passing.
Wow.
So I switched to the timer ball, because that's the point where you want to switch to the timer ball.
Sure.
I start chucking them, and then my switch is sort of gotten to a point where it's not exactly its most in the best shape. It's having some glitches where the controllers sometimes, I'm really excited to find out. Ooh, grenade! Yes! Oh, fuck yeah. Cool.
Okay, that explains it.
So let's see what shooting that looks like. Oh. Well, that's quite fun.
Cool.
So, one of my controllers just disconnects. And I'm like, fuck, no. This is the worst time. I, like, take it out of the Switch and, like, play with it, which sometimes fixes it. I don't think the grenade hurts me, no. I basically shot it on top of myself. But let's find out. No, it does not hurt me.
Doesn't do the Hades thing of making you more powerful either.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, that is the so the controller dies and I like take it off. It manages to work, but it's like in and out, and I'm like, fuck, and I chuck a ball and it catches. I'm like, oh my god, okay. And so I like take a moment and disconnect the controller and like reconnect it so it's working, and then I save the game, and then I go, oh. This was like the last encounter also I was gonna do for the night. I was about to be like, alright, I'm done for the night, and then I look over at my screen and I'm like, fuck!
Oh my god.
Golden Boy! So I named him Pony Boy.
Golden Boy.
Because he's golden, and he's
Yeah.
looks like a pony. Stay golden, Pony Boy. Anyway, so I caught that. Also caught a Galar fossil, which is also a 1 in 4,096 odds hunt that can't be increased. But that one's quite a bit faster. So that was quite a bit easier. But I did get that. Continuing to hunt point. That's what I've been working on. That plus my continuous Lego reconstructions. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. And I'm not sure where I'm going to go. I think maybe this way and then go a different
well, there are 2 things you could shoot in that room.
If I could get to that height, which I can't.
Well, that's what you just got. That's why you just got the
Oh
thing.
fuck! You're so right, Claire. That makes way more sense.
That's
like,
why you
very
just were
obviously.
given the thing.
Duh.
And
But
then,
yeah,
this one.
What was I saying? I was saying about, oh yeah, my Lego things. I don't know if I've talked about that, but I have a bunch of Lego from when I was a kid. My parents were like, we don't want this in our house anymore, you take it. What is this? It's a trinket. I would love to know what that trinket does. What's my-
Kraken's Gauntlet.
How can I see that? Let's see.
LB?
He kills an enemy using one of his firearms. Yeah, okay. It's not really. I'm not really playing that way. I respect someone could play that way. I'm not really doing that. So I've basically been putting them together again to either have them and enjoy them, or to sell them to people or something. So I've been going and reconstituting, well, not reconstituting, I guess just like grabbing all the parts and putting them in a bag so someone can build a bionicle is what I'm working on right now.
Oh yeah.
You're really giving me a lot of nostalgia to be like, oh yeah, bionicles. Okay, so I definitely need to be running, like, okay, hang on, what do I need to hit? I just
At
need
least
to hit that
one cycle before.
What if?
Oh, that works too. Oh.
What if, though? Like, Claire, like, what if?
I think you could get it on a different angle.
I think you're right.
But I
if
also
I can get
think you
over to
can just-
here, then I can just do this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Get more gun.
Yeah.
Does it cost 2 to shoot?
It might, actually. Okay.
I like the grenade out of all the guns so far.
The grenade's quite fun.
Oh, that was a choice.
There's one thing that's true about me, is that I make choices.
Nice.
I feel like they wanted me to at least deal with the mechanics for some of those.
They just gave you a gun that essentially skips everything. I don't know why they would expect you not to use it.
It's very true.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought the boxes in the middle were enemies and they were just about to come to life. That would be so funny.
That would be great. Man, that would be terrible. I would hate that. Interesting that it doesn't hurt the ghosts, but it hurts the other enemies.
Ghosts can't burn. Ghosts have a high boiling point.
What's the
Proven facts.
boiling point of a ghost, Claire?
Infinity.
Also 6.
6 what?
Boiling points?
6
Obviously.
boiling points. Of course.
Fuck me.
Will she die with 3 healing potions? Let's find
The
out.
problem was I couldn't get a moment to use a healing potion, Claire. I was trying very clearly to find a healing potion spot,
Uh-huh.
a way to heal. A spot I could use to heal.
We'll say the grenade launcher definitely takes more time to shoot.
Yeah, I'm not huge on it so far. Fuck me.
Woof.
This was tricky. It's hard to keep track of everything, I think, is the thing I'm having trouble with. Though an insta-kill is not bad, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. I learned, I was talking to Cam, I learned what makes the hardest boss in Elden Ring such a hard boss.
Yeah.
Which I feel like you're going, I don't know if this is going to make you like viscerally mad or not.
I'm
But-
excited.
The boss heals every time it hits you.
No, that seems fair.
Okay.
That's like as long as that's worked into the balancing of the boss.
I
You
don't
know?
know if it is. I don't know if there's balancing. It is notoriously one of the hardest Souls boss or like FromSoft bosses period
Sure.
ever.
That's, I mean, it's unavoidable, yeah, but like if you're making something that's hard, sure. Like if it's just gonna make it so that the problem, I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue with, because someone can come back from that. They just will have to try again, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas having to restart the whole game because you run out of souls is the thing that I worry about with Dark Souls. Anyway, craving power, attack on the knower, undermine the leadership of Reverend Faden Tolakas, Driven by despair and uncertainty, the old folk abandoned their leader, fracturing the nation, collapsing in war. To this day, the opposition and the cultists are remembered for their pivotal role that shaped our future for ages to come. Fair enough. Shrine essence? What the fuck
Have we
is
had that before?
Nope. That's new.
Alright.
Oh. I was like, where do I even go?
You don't have to go anywhere now. Heights are not an obstacle anymore. Oh, interesting.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, this is like one of those break the ice puzzles, except you can go back over things.
Pretty much.
Lol. Oh, they can do it too.
That one can, yeah.
And that one.
Oh, fuck off!
Wow! Oh my god.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh no.
Is there anywhere I can refresh on grenades? No.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Oh, this might be it.
Huh. Can you like use your anchor to get to it when it's like? All right, never mind.
Jesus, that sucks. Man, you better come into that room with full, Hey, if anyone wants to play this game, come into that room with full, gun. Or else. Probably
Hey,
should have
made it
switched to my
through.
smaller gun, but it would have just done less damage and it would have... I love not learning my lesson.
What a fascinating room to have right after that other room. This is like so chill comparatively.
Yeah, it really is. Is that it?
Alright, I was expecting a second phase.
I
Alright.
also was fully expecting a second phase. I'll get one more when I hit.
Nice.
I will say,
Era of grenade is here.
the grenade kind of trivializes parts of this. As long as that's intentional, that's fine, but it does feel like it's making my life substantially easier in very specific ways, but it's kind of useless for, like, typical combat. It's, like, weirdly in the middle.
Mhm.
You know, where it's, like, it's super useful if it's a situation where it's called for, and if it's not, it's essentially useless. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, that's just a... Can I go... Is there any secrets or anything?
Yeah, I
Oh,
imagine down.
I know what I need to do.
Down to the right.
Oh. I went into the floor a little bit.
Oh,
That
just
was
a little
interesting.
treat.
Just as a treat. Fuck. I was like, oh shit, I need to
Alright.
roll away from there, and then immediately rolled into it.
I think you can get over there though, if you hook.
Do I want to, though, is the question.
Good
What will I
question.
find
Yeah,
up there?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Let's go through here, see what I find.
Oh, we're back in the ice.
Is this intended, or... Like,
It might be a secret path.
is this the secret path?
Either
or
it's
the main
forward or it's a secret path. I don't know.
path? Well, let's find out.
feel like we haven't done the boss of the fire zone yet, so I feel like
Secret.
this is
It was a
Oh, yeah,
secret.
yeah, yeah. Oh, this is the secret
This
you
is
wanted.
the secret that I wanted. That is
This is
hilarious. When in
all
doubt,
you had
just
to
go
do
forward.
was keep going forward. Yep. Well, there we go. What did you get? What was that? A map?
Map is a quest.
Oh.
Kind of not the most exciting thing in the world. Anyway, I don't actually need to do it down here in order to go over there, because I can just hook to the wall up here. Fuck.
True.
Though it might help if I didn't, you know, get myself killed in the process.
Yeah, what? Oh, I think this was the way you were supposed to go.
What do you mean?
Like, I think you were supposed to come over here and then, like, swing over to that side and then go down that way. And not
Oh.
do the thing you did, which is,
Do the
like,
thing
wait
I did?
until... Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But come on, my thing was way cooler.
It made sense. It's a good solution. What's everyone's favorite deep sea creature?
Phenomenal question here. You got one on deck and immediately come to mind for you?
I really like the sea sheep.
Say more about that.
It's really cute.
Hell yeah.
It looks like a little it looks like a leaf. It's a slug,
Yeah,
but like
Excellent.
a cute little leaf.
that's awesome. I like that. That sounds great. Sorry, I'm gonna go here. The Civil War drove the old folk to desecrate their own land and heritage, a cataclysm that should never befall any nation. Fuck nation heritage. I don't know. Phaidon and the opposition valiantly defended the island, yet in the war's final throes, Takon gained the upper hand. When the conflict finally ceased, Takon cemented his legacy, unleashing his tyranny upon the sacrificial beach. Sure. For me, I do love a tripod fish, mostly for the reason of their whole thing is that they suffer their whole lives, essentially. And you gotta respect the hustle. Tripod fish are just one of those deep sea fish. There's a lot of deep sea fish that seem to have been evolutionarily designed for, in addition to other things, just suffering. Like they just live miserable existences, and you gotta respect the hustle in that. It's a sea angel, Ash. What's a sea angel again?
Cool. See. Ooh. You finally see the tripod fish fan cam.
I've been seeing them. I've seen them. Yes.
There are sea slugs that look cute. Ah. Sea angel, another kind of cute sea slug. Sea slugs are really out here being adorable.
Have
sea
you-
sheep, sea
yeah.
angels.
It makes me remember the Euclid Aquarium, the nudibranch.
Mmm.
Yeah, what was it, the Nanaimo nudibranch or something?
Yes.
That was
it was
a cute one.
something. We got to touch it, right?
We sure did. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And smelled it. I got to smell it, and it smelled cool. Jesus Christ.
So
I'm
what
done.
are you doing?
Yeah, no, that was... I got trapped and I took several hits. I think I'm going really far back, yeah. Alright. One more time.
Thankfully, I think a lot of the things you don't have to do again.
Yeah, this one I don't have to do again, thankfully. Do I have to do this one again?
That'd be evil.
No.
No, anything that had like gates, I think you just don't have to do them again. Like this didn't have a gate, so there's this guy, but technically you just walk by. Because I think this is, yeah, this is a doorway. Oh, do they follow you through doorways?
No, they don't. Which way did I go before? Was it this way?
Yeah, I think up. So you
But
technically
should I
actually
go?
didn't have to
Should
go
I check
around.
here?
This is where you just were.
Oh, I see. I didn't even have to go around. I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm bad at orienting myself in video games. I'm always the centrist.
Yeah.
In video games, you know?
They knew this was a hard fight, and they were like, "Here's a shortcut."
But I will say this guy does. Well, no, that guy does tend to glitch sometimes, which makes it easier. Sort of. But this is not my best showing.
You've made it pretty far. Like, what? That's like the first death for the fire area.
That was for the first step in the fire area, yeah. I really thought I was fucking this area up, but I've been doing fine.
Have you seen Flapjack Octopus also cute? Ooh.
I don't know if I have.
Ooh, I love that guy. I would also say the Japanese porcupine crab is another one that looks super freaky and does not look like a crab. I don't know why. I mean, it is a crab, but it's like, you know how crabs have pincers? This guy just didn't get pincers. He just kind of has arms that look like little like they're gonna like almost look like they're winding up to like punch you. Spiky boy, yeah, exactly. I mean porcupine crab, yeah. But I like it because if you look up the Japanese porcupine crab, there is an image of like it beside a normal crab, which is like a comparison photo, and it almost feels like a pre-post hormone photo.
That's funny. Alright,
Hey, one more to go.
Who knows where it is?
The door? Oh, the last thing.
Last one, yeah.
Yeah, well there was 4 exits in that room, right?
Which room?
The one that the door lit up.
Sure, I think you're right.
Cause did you come down from the elevator, or have you taken the elevator yet?
I came down from where the elevator was.
Okay, and you've gone down left, you've gone up right, you've gone up left, and you just came from down right.
Yeah, because this exit was not a thing. It was the grenade.
Right, that was the ability.
Did I go this way?
And when you went,
Yes. Right? Maybe not, actually.
seems like no, or you just didn't get this.
Maybe. Does this feel
Is
familiar?
this familiar to you? You're the one playing.
It all feels familiar. It's the same enemies.
Oh,
same...
there's a door that's closed, so no.
Alright,
You haven't
cool.
been here before. Wow. I can just live in the fire.
They really can. Until I do this.
That would, yep. Nice.
Oh, okay, it'll shut down. Cool.
Before you take this room, okay, after you take this room.
Yeah, should we take a break?
I think you have time for the room. I think
Okay.
you have enough time to like do the room. You just shoot it. That works too.
So true.
Oh, you can't actually shoot the other one because you ran out of time.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Not
Really
my
cutting it.
smoothest. Not my smoothest, admittedly.
But you know what? You made it through, and that's all that matters.
It's very true. Let me replenish this and then I'll go.
Probably heal too.
You think I should go back and heal?
No, I just think you should take a potion.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Alright. Back in a few.
We'll be back. I expect to know everyone's favorite deep sea creature.
I'll look up some deep sea creatures and confirm which one mine is.
Great. Awesome. We'll be
Alright,
back.
back soon.